luxury webinar. So I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So Pauline, you're going last today. So if you could just tell us who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is today, please. And welcome, because this is your first webinar with us.
It is. I'm super excited. Thank you, Sarah. So my name is Pauline. I'm Director of Sales for Marriott All-Inclusive Hotels. And today I am representing the beautiful Almare, a luxury collection adult all-inclusive resort in Isla Mujeres, Mexico. And the prize I am giving away is actually a 2-night complimentary stay at Almare. So pay close attention to the presentation, and then hopefully you'll get the answer right at the end of the presentation.
You see all those love hearts? You've been welcomed. You mentioned a 2-night free stay and it goes crazy. So thank you very much, Pauline. Looking forward to seeing you later. We have also Omar. Omar, you're no stranger to our webinars. A big welcome back. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Happy to be here. As you can see, I am in the Caribbean from the backdrop. I will be representing the house, our newly reopened boutique all-inclusive hotel. Very happy to share that with the reopening, the house is doing exceptionally well. And we do look forward to inviting you and your guests to our hotels in the very near future.
Super. And Omar, I believe you've got a stay as well to offer of 2 nights.
Yes, I do.
Super. So listen carefully. Thank you, Omar. And last but not least, we've got Natalia. I don't think you need an introduction. We've got Natalia and Mia. Hello, both. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us from all over today. I'm Natalia, Vice President of Sales and Marketing, and today we're going to be taking you on a live tour thanks to Mia Chin, who is live on resort. Say hi to everyone, Mia, of Serenity at Coconut Bay on the stunning island of St. Lucia.
Perfect. Natalia, you've got a prize as well of £50, $60 to give away today onto your reward program.
Absolutely. So listen up, everyone.
Perfect. And Natalia, take us to paradise.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you again. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. We are going to go live to Mia quite shortly, but let's go ahead and jump right in to our program. So again, this morning, I'm introducing you to Serenity at Coconut Bay on the wonderful island of St. Lucia. For those of you that are not familiar with St. Lucia, it is a honeymoon destination. It's a romance destination. It's an adventure destination, voted the world's leading honeymoon destination over 15 times now. We are in the Southeast Caribbean, just a short 3.5-hour flight from Miami, 4.5-hour flight from JFK, a 5-hour flight from Toronto. And for those of you who are coming in from the UK, about a 9-hour flight from Heathrow. So, you know, they say in real estate, it's all about location. Well, that's true as well on your vacation or holiday when you're sending your clients to St. Lucia. Our 2 resorts are located just a short 5 minutes from the international airport. But we're also on the south of the island, which is close, as you see here, to all of the island's top attractions. Now, Serenity does provide your clients with private airport transfers, and their butler does greet them on arrival in that short 5-minute airport transfer. Now, I will say, for those of you that are not familiar with Serenity, we have been in TripAdvisor's best of the best for 4 years in a row, but we are also St. Lucia's #1 traveler rated resort on TripAdvisor for 7 years in a row of all of the resorts in St. Lucia. That's quite an accomplishment, because that's not us saying we're great. That's not you saying we're great. That's Serenity's clients testifying to that Serenity experience in the butler services. And this video gives you an idea of what that Serenity experience looks like. So Serenity is a luxury boutique resort. It is 36 plunge pool butler suites. The suites range in size from 1,200 to 1,900 square feet of indoor and outdoor space. It is adults only and couples only. The bedding is all king beds. Each suite has its very own private plunge pool. They all have king beds. They all have 55-inch flat screen TVs. They all have large soaking tubs, personal ice makers, Bose speakers, glass enclosed showers, soaking tubs built for two, of course. Serenity also features his and her wardrobes, a personalized wet bar, which is done and catered to by the butler. They can have in-suite dining, 24-hour room service. And now, as you see here, we're going to switch live to Mia, who is on resort, that's going to take us on a tour of plunge pool butler suite. Mia, I'm sending live to you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Mia Chin. I'm the sales manager here on resort, and I am here live in a Serenity suite. This is not a backdrop behind me. So I'd like to give you a little tour of what the experience here at Serenity would look like for your clients. Right now, I am on one of our outdoor patio decks. All 36 of our suites come with this luscious outdoor space here. So the 1,200 to 1,900 square feet that is included in your suite includes indoor and outdoor space. We've got a lovely gazebo area here, a hammock for two. You have your outdoor shower, which most persons that stay in Serenity do enjoy their outdoor showers more than the indoor option, although we have an indoor rain shower as well. We have this wet bar that gets personalized by your butler prior to arrival. So you have your refrigerator down below. And the butler will contact your clients prior to travel and find out if they're celebrating anything special, anniversary, honeymoon, birthday, so that we can really tailor their experience. We also have 24-hour butler service. We have this butler service box as well. So your room service order will get delivered right to your door without being interrupted. And as you can see, the plunge pools are by no means small. We have a little funky towel art going on over here. And let's take a look at the indoor space. So here inside your Serenity suite, of course, we have some welcome amenities here. You have some locally produced skincare products. All of these are gifts for our incoming guests. Lovely towel art. All 36 suites come with these 4-poster king-size mahogany beds, smart screen TVs. Oh, and look at this. We have a lovely butler bubble bath that the butlers have set up here, complete with some Prosecco, so you can get your bubbles and your bubbly going on in here. Molten brown amenities. Walk-in rain shower as well. So yes, plenty of space for your clients to find and enjoy their Serenity. As we mentioned, the outdoor space can also be used for a couple's massage. The spa can come directly to you. You can also have a private dinner set up on your patio as well. You have a little bistro area where you can enjoy a nice cup of coffee. So yes, all of this space would be part of the Serenity experience with, of course, our butler service, which is customizable for your clients to enjoy. So thank you, and we look forward to welcoming not just your clients, but you as well to come and find your Serenity with us here in St. Lucia. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mia, for that. We will let you go back to work. Thank you for that live tour. And for those of you that are interested, Mia was showing us a grand plunge pool butler suite that is the largest suite in Serenity, 1,900 square feet. So moving on in our presentation as to what that Serenity guest experience looks like. We have distinctive experiences, including pool cabanas and beach cabanas. From the dining standpoint in Serenity, Serenity guests get a stay at one, play at two opportunity because Serenity guests can not only dine in a pool cabana, in a beach cabana, in the comfort of their very own suite, they can dine in the main restaurant, which is the Great House that you see on the right of your screen. They can dine outside the Great House, or they can dine at any of the 9 restaurants at Coconut Bay. So Serenity guests do get a stay at one, play at two opportunity. And at Coconut Bay, which is the sister resort to Serenity, there are 9 restaurants, 7 bars, and 5 pools. And also Serenity guests can enjoy non-motorized water sports, so snorkeling, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, on Coconut Bay Beach as well. The 2 resorts share a beach. We're also on 85 acres, so there are tennis courts, basketball courts, pickleball courts. There is a fitness center. We have kite surfing and wing foiling, which is seasonal. We also have our very own oceanfront Sanctuary Spa. Now, Sanctuary Spa was newly remodeled in our September closure last year. We have 6 indoor treatment rooms, 6 brand new oceanfront spa cabanas, 2 saunas and 2 steam rooms, which just got remodeled last year. But for Serenity guests, you want to encourage your clients. They can either go to the spa or the spa can come to them, because for Serenity guests, they do have in-suite spa services. These are our lovely oceanfront spa cabanas. But as I mentioned, Serenity guests do not have to lift a finger. They do not have to walk to the spa or get delivered to the spa via golf cart by their butler. The spa can come to them, and they can arrange in-suite spa services right on their very own private patio with the plunge pool in the background, with a bottle of bubbly and sparkling wine or champagne or whatever your clients would like to have done. Serenity guests, as I mentioned, do have their own private oceanfront beach cabanas, which are lovely, lovely private venues. These work great for honeymooners, for anniversary couples, for baby mooners, for an engagement. Mia can tell you we have had lots of proposals in Serenity, and the beach cabanas are stunning spaces for that to happen. The beach cabanas are included with a 7-night stay in Serenity, and they are a nominal fee if your clients are staying less than 7 nights. Now, I would be remiss if we did not talk about the many wonderful things there are to do and see in St. Lucia for your clients to enjoy. St. Lucia is a wonderful adventure destination with snorkeling, hiking, biking, zip lining, fishing, rum tasting, horseback riding, chocolate tours even. So there is lots for your clients to do and see and enjoy. But one of the main attractions is the pitons, which are our national landmark, which you see here on the top right of your screen. We also have Diamond Falls, our mud baths and sulfur springs. Your clients can take an ATV tour to a black sand beach. They can soak up in a wonderful waterfall. So lots of exotic attractions on the island for your clients to do and see and enjoy. Now, one of the best values that we have in Serenity is our Grand Romance package. If you book your clients direct, they will get $1,200 in added value vacation inclusions. That is not a resort credit. It is legitimate inclusions with a 7-night stay. So with that 7-night stay, they get an in-suite couples massage, a private island tour, a catamaran sunset cruise, and private beach cabana time. Now, keeping in mind with St. Lucia, the flights into St. Lucia are available from US, Canada, and the UK nonstop, but our flight schedules do vary by season. So you want to keep that in mind, and you want to shop the best flights for your clients as early as possible. We have the most flights coming into the island during the winter months. We have the least flights coming into the island during fall and autumn. So check those flight schedules. Especially from Canada and the UK and from the US, the flight schedules do vary by season. Now, how does Serenity reward our travel agent partners? This is important and you want to take note of it. If you book with us directly, you do get 15% commission on a direct booking plus a bonus through My Booking Rewards. Right now, we have a double bonus for Serenity that you can earn up to $300 per booking. That's on top of 15% commission. Now, if you book with your preferred tour operator, no problem. You'll still get that bonus reward up to $300. Now, our bonus rewards do vary by room category. So if you book that Grand Plunge Pool Butler Suite, which is what Mia was giving us a tour of just now, then that's where you get that double bonus of $300 for that 7-night stay. So do take a screenshot of this slide because this is for you. We have great specials right now for spring, summer, and autumn. Going into winter of next year. So if you've got clients looking for a last-minute luxury getaway, there is availability for May, June, July, and August. So be sure to look that up. Now, for our travel agents who are in North America, we do have a travel agent booking portal on Serenity's website. So you can book your clients through that travel agent portal. And again, once you do that, you will get that 15% commission, but remember to register your bookings for the bonuses as well. This map gives you an idea of how our 2 resorts are situated. When you come in, that very short ride from the airport, you go to the left to Serenity Suites, you go to the right to Coconut Bay. So our Serenity Suites are not oceanfront, but listen, it's a short 150 steps to the beach. However, I mentioned before that Serenity guests do not lift a finger. They absolutely do not. Their butler picks them up in a golf cart and escorts them to their very own oceanfront beach cabanas. So the Serenity experience is absolutely an indulgent luxury 5-star experience. Again, it is adults only, it is couples only, and you want to look for those special offers on our website. The Serenity website is serenity@coconutbay.com, and I have our rewards addresses here. I thank you all for your time and attention today and for giving me the opportunity for introducing you to wonderful Serenity. Sarah, I will turn it back over to you to go to our next presenter.
Thank you very much, Natalia. Didn't that look amazing? Yes, sure. From all the comments that we've got in chat, you're all loving it. So yeah, don't forget to book it. And there's some good, very, very good staff incentives as well at the moment. So keep logging your bookings. Thank you, Natalia. It was a great presentation. There's a couple of questions in Q&A, but if you've got any more for Natalia, drop us a little note into the Q&A. Omar, you are muted at the moment, but are you ready to transport us to Barbados? Omar?
Yes, I am. So just let me share my screen.
Thank you. All good.
Hi. Can you see my screen? I'm all good?
All good? Yeah.
Excellent. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Natalia. Definitely is great where we have our Eastern Caribbean countries representing our beautiful resorts in the Caribbean. When I say Eastern, I mean St. Lucia, Barbados, you have the St. Vincent, all these countries, we are all one family. So I'm here in Barbados. I'm here presenting the house or boutique hotel. Now, with the house went through a renovation, which it recently reopened on April 3rd of this year. And what we are going through in Barbados is something very spectacular. Currently, with the Marriott International, which the house is part of that brand, we have 7 hotels on the island that started their renovations in 2023 and soon to be completed all 7 by mid-2026. The house is the third of our 7 hotels that have been completed when it comes to their renovations. So as I go through the presentation, basically, when it comes to the destination Barbados itself, persons will always ask, where is Barbados located? Now, Barbados is seen as the most easterly Caribbean island, as I mentioned earlier. And with this, we have the advantage when it comes to the destination. Persons always say for the months of June to October is hurricane season. Technically, yes, you get rainfall, you'll get hurricanes, but where our islands located, persons tend to say that we are saved by God, meaning that very seldom we do get hit with a very large storm. Now, what you're seeing here is a beautiful view of our Caribbean Sea. As I said before, the house is a boutique hotel. The concept of the house is basically your villa on a Caribbean island that you invite all your family and friends just to come and join you to experience a beautiful all-inclusive stay. The house gives you that feel of a villa with all of the hotel amenities that you can really enjoy. And every sunset is as beautiful or even better than what you're seeing here. You just sit on the deck and just enjoy the beautiful views there going forward. Now, what's the concept of the house? The house is intimate, it's cozy, it's chic. So when we speak about intimate, it's like we having that beautiful movie showing on the deck with you and that special person in your life. And when they say you and that special person, yes, I did not admit earlier, but the house is adults only, all-inclusive hotel, must be 18 years and over. When we say cozy, the warm and feeling hospitality of the staff at the house is exceptional. Therefore, that's why we try to encourage these 4 pillars that you see here. Feel right at home. What we have, which is very unique to the island of Barbados, our staff, our associates, they are our ambassadors, and that's what they are. Their title are ambassadors. They're not butlers, but it's very close to butler service. They take care of every single need that you may have. Let's say that you want to check in on the beach. That's quite fine. We'll check you in on the beach. If you want that special kind of like dinner or seaside beachfront picnic, we arrange that for you. There's nothing too much to ask for our ambassadors. They will take great care of you and all of your needs. Now, for Barbados, when it comes to our hotels, this is the map of Barbados. All of our 7 properties are located along the coastline, starting from the south of the island, going all the way to the west and as close as possible to the north of the island. Now, where the house is located, and you look at your color coding, it's the blue dot that you see there. That is the house. It's nestled between our other hotels. Now, bear this in mind. When I say nestled between our other hotels, we have taken that advantage and create a beautiful concept called dining around. Basically, you stay at one, you play at all. You have 6 hotels to choose from on the west coast of the island that you can go in between all 6 as you feel pleased to and enjoy all of the hotel facilities. Out of those 6 hotels, there are 5 hotels that are all inclusive, of which you can go as you feel free to enjoy all food and beverage, all of the offerings. Basically, you're a guest at each and every one of those hotels. The only exception is you don't have a room, but you have a room at the house. And that is great. But we took it one step further. During the day, we want to encourage you to move around. Therefore, we provided transportation, which is complimentary, which is our water taxi. And the water taxi sails daily along the beautiful west coast of Barbados, every 20 minutes from each of the hotels that you see on the west coast, taking our guests to the other hotels so that they can really enjoy all of what Barbados has to offer with our properties. Now, when we speak about the house, we speak about the royal treatment. Now, in addition to your stay at all-inclusive hotel. It is a boutique hotel. It is a total of 39 rooms, very small footprint, but so much to offer. For instance, when you have your first breakfast. Every morning, champagne is on the order. It's included in your booking. So if you want to have your mimosa in the morning, champagne breakfast, you want to have your breakfast on the deck looking over the ocean, that is quite fine. You can have it with that significant other. It could be a small group of friends, family members. It is your house. And we want you to feel like that this is your secondary home, that you want to return over and over again. With the layout, again, we are 39 rooms, but you can see here it's nicely well laid out. It gives you that feel of a home, and then we'll go through the different areas of the hotel. You have all your swimming pools. You can see the beach is right there. Majority of the rooms are ocean facing. Out of the 39 rooms, we have 32 room categories. Sorry, 32 rooms that are ocean facing. And for those rooms that do not face the ocean, there are some that have their own private plunge pool. Now, going back to Destination Barbados, so much you can do. Whether you want to do snorkeling, stand-up paddling, you just want to take a drive around the island. It's so easy to traverse around the island of Barbados. There's activities above water if you want to do a catamaran. Underwater, yes, underwater activities. We have a submarine on island. You can enjoy those tours. You can go above land and enjoy all of what the safari can offer, going through the natural aspect of Barbados. Or you can go below the land surface. Yes, we do that. We have a Harson's Cave tour, which takes you 1 mile beneath the depth of Barbados. But after enjoying all of those experiences on the island, and you come back home to the house for that beautiful sunset, just to unwind and relax and enjoy everything that has to offer. Now, when we speak about amenities that here at the property, again, it's adults only. 39 rooms. You have your 1-bedroom suites, junior suites, and your standard rooms. I mentioned the champagne breakfast that's included in your package. Another special inclusion for every single guest, we offer a 30-minute jet lag massage, meaning that you arrive, you pick which day you want to have that massage, it is yours. It's for you to really unwind. Our ambassadors are on property 24/7 to cater to your everyday needs. I already mentioned the water taxi. I'll go towards our other properties on the West Coast. And in addition to that, we offer a little bit of adventure for those persons that have that sort of adventure at heart. Yes, adventure in terms of our motorized and non-motorized water sports. That is included. So with your motorized water sports, you have your water skiing, your banana boat rides, your tube rides. It's all included. If you're a bit concerned about that adrenaline rush and you don't want to do any of that type of sports, you can relax on the beach and pool and just enjoy our beach and pool ambassador service, where our team will come around to you, offering you frozen fruit, canopies, sorbets, ice cream, bottled water, even suntan lotion offerings. That's all included. We want you to enjoy every moment without doing anything but just totally relax. Now, I'm just going to take you on a small tour. I will be speaking as I explain the concept of the house a bit more. Like I said, it's very unique, but I just want you to understand it a bit more, being that you're not here as yet. And when you do come in the very near future, you'll be like, yes, this is exactly what I was waiting to enjoy. Now, as you can see my screen, I hope it's showing pretty okay. This is our driveway. Now, we are in Barbados, the gardens of your home as you enter into your driveway. With this experience during the day itself, lots of greenery, beautiful island when it comes to our weather. And then at night, as your guests arrive, the driveway itself, it transforms into this. It's almost like you're walking or driving on chandeliers during the evening. Now, as you enter into the house, this is your pathway going into the house. Straight ahead is the ocean. Not many, how to say, with the hotel concept, not many hotels can really give you that first view of the ocean. in terms of your sense of arrival from the time you enter the property. This is your back garden. This is where you look and you prune your flowers, your plants, your floral, just for you to enjoy that nice greenery. You have your pond with your various fish right in there. As you go down into the property, you're going to see a separation. You have your relaxation space. On my right is your living room. You also have your dining room. And as I turn the camera, that's the kitchen of your home. So this is your house. This is your kitchen, but we cook for you. You don't do any of that work. You are on an all-inclusive experience and getaway. Now, as we go down further, we go through your front door, and you're gonna come and relax down close to your veranda after you have that lovely cocktail there by your bar, and you're in your veranda space with that beautiful ocean view that you just truly enjoy. If you just want to relax in the pool, that's quite fine. We have 2 swimming pools there to my left for you to enjoy that as well. But again, it's the beach. Nothing beats the beach. The Caribbean Ocean, the warm weather, it is simply awesome when it comes to any person that chooses to stay in the Caribbean, especially our Eastern Caribbean islands. Now, I'm just going to explain a bit more of the kitchen and the concept there of the house. Now, when it comes to this property, it is all-inclusive. And before all-inclusive, we provide meals all day, but I'm going to get to that a bit later. But I just want to show you the layout. Is like your home, beautifully decor, your fruits are there, paintings, your cupboards and everything. We try to keep everything within the concept of what we call the house. Now, as we move along further, we're going to go to the rooms where you'll be able to see what basically is the majority of our room inventory, what it offers. This is a junior suite. And as you enter the junior suite, very well appointed. Furnishings are beautiful laid out. Very happy as it pertains to the rooms, the concept with the rooms, nice oak wood colors, great lighting, very spacious bathrooms. You have your rooms with your showers with this hotel here. And we're gonna pan around the room. And then we're gonna go to our main area and space where guests will enjoy as it pertains to your furniture. Your bedding is right there. Beautiful artwork on the wall on the history of the island. And then every single room has its balcony or patio, of which 32 of the rooms have this beautiful uninterrupted view of the Caribbean Sea. If you just want to relax out there and just enjoy it, I mean, it's all good. Just for you to enjoy. Okay, I think I've teased you enough. As we go on further, let's speak about the rooms. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have 39 rooms, 6 different room categories, of which 32 are ocean facing. It is a wide variety, basically in terms of what type of room you're looking for. If you're looking for double bedded rooms, we do have those, which rooms that have 2 queen size beds. The option is there. Now, with all rooms and suites, they're very well appointed. You have your robes, your slippers, you have your yoga mats in your rooms, you have your stock mini bar with both beverages and snacks, and you see a small little house in the bottom right-hand side. That is your treat section. In that house, you lift open the roof. There are beautiful local treats in there for you every single day when you before you go to bed, the staff ensure, the ambassadors ensure that you already get a taste of what Barbados is and what it means to be here, staying here at the house. You can see another shot here of the room and also the bathroom. Now, when we go to food and beverage, this is very important. We're all-inclusive hotel. We're 39 rooms. We still want the guests to enjoy and believe they really getting value for their money. That being said, breakfast, champagne breakfast, full buffet breakfast with live hot stations, and the chefs are there preparing the meals for you. Apart from breakfast, you also have what we call lunch, of course. It is a 7-cycle menu. So every 7 days, you get a totally different menu, and every single day is a live station. And when I say a live station, meaning it could be oysters and champagne for lunch on a live station. It could be lobster on another day on a live station. That will be part of your 7-cycle menu. When it comes to dinner, dinner is a 14-cycle menu, meaning 14 nights, you'll get a totally different menu. There is no repetitiveness in the menu unless there is a particular item on the menu that you truly enjoy and you ask the ambassador, I love that item, I would love to taste it again. That's quite fine. The ambassador will have the chef personally curate that particular item for you. If you want it every single evening, that is quite fine. There's nothing too much to ask for in your home. It is your house. We'll do also cater to groups, small boutique groups. If you have your family and friends, ladies getaway, weddings, you can do a complete buyout of the property. It is your home. Just let us know what time you want to travel, what's the purpose of your travel, and we will create the experiences for you when it comes to the house. So let's give you an idea of all of our other hotels. I did mention the dining around where you can move from one hotel to the next. Especially our all-inclusive hotel. You stay at one, you play at all. We have Coney Club, the Waves Resort and Spa, Tambourine Resort, Crystal Cove Resort, Turtle Beach Resort, and Treasure Beach, the Art Hotel, all part of what we call the Barbados Collection, which are family to the house and Marriott International. And yes, we have a spa on property. In addition to your complimentary massage that you receive, you can also go to the spa and book other treatments as you so desire. With the spa is elemental herbology, meaning that we focus on your body and your harmony. And you have the 5 elements that you can choose from, whether it's wood, whether it's fire, whether it's water, even if it's metal. Our spa therapist will go through all of the elements as they do a quick interview with you to understand which element you are linked to, and you will enjoy that particular herbology offering spa treatment there. And again, love is in the air. We're adults only. We cater to couples, we cater to small groups, we cater to friends, but when it comes to romance, we try to take it to the next level. We have our romance concierge service, meaning that if you want to plan that special getaway, what we will do, we will basically have our ambassadors sit down with you and plan every single detail that you have nothing to do but just turn up and have the courage to continue and follow through with that proposal that you want to do to that significant other. In addition to proposals, you can do sunset picnics. That's all. We arrange that for you. We do sand carvings. If you want to get on a speedboat and go to a private, exclusive beach, we will do that for you. That is perfectly fine when it comes to the house and our romance concierge service. Now, this is the team here at the house, some of our team members, some of our ambassadors and our leaders who are here to take great care of you. And coming very soon, directly next to the house, it will be starting construction in Q3 of this year is our beach club, which guests of the house can go to and enjoy. It's very trendy, chic type feel beach club that will operate during the day and in the night. You'll have your live music, your cocktails, you're right there on the beach, your water sports. is going to be part of the house offering, and also for other guests who are not staying at our property, once there is space available. And I want to say thank you for your time, and I will hand over to Pauline.
Thank you very much, Omar. It's looking amazing. There's been a lot of people that have been waiting desperately for these new images, and you've given us a tour. So thank you very, very much. Any questions for Omar, pop them into the Q&A. We're now hopping it over to Pauline. Pauline, it's all yours.
Thank you. I just wanted to say I had the privilege and the pleasure of staying at the house. Was it 3 weeks ago now, Omar?
Yes.
And it was absolutely amazing. You know, the pictures definitely don't do it justice. The food and beverage was the best thing about my stay. Well, besides the staff, obviously, but amazing. Really
Yeah,
was.
and what I would say is I'm the person that took those pictures because we're now doing our photo shoot. And Pauline really hurt my feelings just now to say that the pictures don't do it justice. But I will leave the professional photographers who are leaving the hotel today, and we will have those new photos on our website in a few weeks from now. Thank you very much, Pauline.
Good thing we're colleagues and we know each other.
Yes.
So, you know, it wasn't personal, Omar. And I just wanted to say, someone asked if there's a nightclub at the house. There's not a nightclub as such, but I have to tell you, when I came back from dinner one night, they were doing karaoke in the lobby bar, and it's not like a standard activity every night. It's just that some of the guests felt like doing karaoke, so they set that up. So just to show, you know, how flexible they are, how they adapt to, you know, everyone's wishes. It's really your house, and you know what you want to do goes. So that's it's really a fantastic concept. But now over to Isla Mujeres, which is what I'm really going to talk about. Let's see if we can share. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, all good.
Great. So I am going to take you briefly through Almare, our luxury collection hotel, adult only, all inclusive in Isla Mujeres. I assume everyone knows where Isla Mujeres is. It's an island off of the coast of Cancun. It's a beautiful resort in the middle of nature on the beach. The beauty of the location is that because it's facing Cancun, there is never any sargassum on the beach. So no seaweed. The beach is always this clean. It wasn't just done for the picture. The beach is always like this. So Almare actually opened in November last year. So it's after a full renovation. It was an existing hotel, which was rebranded into a luxury collection, part of Marriott. It's an eco-sustainable adults-only resort, and Almare obviously means by the sea because it's on the ocean. And it's really ideal for couples, as I said, adults only, honeymooners, because it's very intimate. It has 109 rooms, all suites. And it's really a great place just to spend time with your loved one. So your journey actually starts because it's an island. So there's a land transfer from the airport to the beginning of the Cancun hotel zone to the Renaissance Cancun, which is another of our Marriott properties. And then from the marina at the Renaissance, there is a private boat. Almare has its own vessel that takes you directly to the dock of Almare. Let me see if we can see. So you can actually see the dock in this image. This is where you arrive. Obviously, there's a plan B and a plan C. If there's bad weather, you can take the public ferry where someone from the hotel will be ready to escort your guests, waiting for you at the ferry. We'll go on the ferry with them and then take them from the ferry on the island to the hotel. So, but obviously plan A is this private vessel that will take them directly to the resort. And then Isla Mujeres, for those of you that haven't been, I really, encourage you to go. It's not at all like Cancun. It's so much more laid back, so much more authentic, so colorful, so truly Mexican in terms of flavors, in terms of service. The beaches, as I said, are pristine. It's great snorkeling opportunities. The culinary experiences are second to none. And the nature, there's a turtle farm. So really there's a lot of things you can do on island as well. And it doesn't feel like you're in Cancun at all. So the design of the hotel has really taken into consideration the local elements. So from the Mayan culture, but also local materials, from the wood paneling until the stones, everything is very detailed and has taken that local element into consideration, also in the gastronomy. But I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. So the accommodation, as I said, there's 109 very spacious guest rooms. Most of them have ocean views. Unfortunately, not all of them, but most of them do. They are all suites. And really, as you can see, that in terms of design, it's very minimalistic, but very harmonious, very laid back, very easygoing, but with all the luxuries that you would expect from a luxury collection hotel. In terms of food and beverage, this is an all-inclusive hotel, and even if it only has 109 bedrooms, there are 6 food and beverage options throughout the resort, none of which are buffet. So they're all a la carte, which only, adds to the exclusivity of the food and beverage offerings. So the main hotel is Boga, which it has Mayan and Mexican influences in the cuisine. It's open during the day and in the evening for dinner as well. And then we have Sea Salt, which has amazing views of the sea. And again, Mexican influences, but also Mediterranean cuisine. And then there is a coffee shop, which obviously Mexico is one of the countries that is very well known for its coffee, but also for cacao. So there's a lot of signature drinks that are made here. And we can also obviously make all of your guests' favorite drinks every single day. And then we have a pool bar, which has crafted cocktails, again, with very local flavors, and also a limited food menu all day long by the pool. And then there's a beach club that has food and beverage options as well. You can see the beach here. It's an absolutely amazing, relaxing experience. And then this very interesting concept, which is a food truck. And the concept of the food truck actually changes seasonally. But the idea is that it offers healthy options. So, we're talking about bowls, how do you say? I forgot the word right now. Poke bowls and things like that. So very local ingredients again. And of course, there's a spa, which what I loved, I just learned this, that these pods actually, so these are the relaxation beds, which are made out of stone and they're heated. And it should remind you, so they've incorporated a lot of the local culture into the spa. So there's a local Mayan goddess whose name is Ichel, and she's the goddess of fertility. So when you're lying in these stone pods, it should remind you of being in her womb. So that's how it should make you feel. So I can't wait. I've never been. I'm going in May, so next month actually, and I'm really looking forward to lying in here and going back into that feeling of being in the womb. But a lot of signature treatments, again, with cacao, with coffee, local ingredients, very, very special treatments. And then obviously the activities that you can do on island, but also on the mainland. There's Chichen Itza, there's in Isla Mujeres, there's Garrafon, which has zip lining, which has more adventurous activities. There's scuba diving, snorkeling. Really, if you're interested in culture, in nature, there's, culinary, as I said, there's something for everyone, a jungle tour. So there's really a lot of options available for everyone. And then, of course, we cater to weddings, groups and events. We also offer full buyouts of the hotel, 109 rooms. There's a roof terrace that we can use for group cocktails. There's a small indoor meeting space for about 50 people in theater setting. So I guess, especially for board meetings or smaller incentive groups, this is really great. But definitely for destination weddings, we have a wedding planner, and there's a lot we can do to make that special day extra special. So please keep us in mind if you have any guests that are looking to have a destination wedding. Imagine your wedding with the Caribbean Sea as a backdrop. So I want to thank you for your attention today, and hope that you can all make it over to Isla Mujeres sometime soon to experience the beautiful Almare for yourselves.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. That hotel looks stunning. I'm desperate to go. So thank you for the presentation. So let's see in terms of questions what we've got so far. Natalia, have you been answering your questions behind the scenes?
I did, yes.
Thank you, thank you. Pauline, Jennifer's asked, which part of Isla Mujeres is the resort located?
So it's in the part that's actually just opposite Cancun. So it's the opposite Costa Mujeres.
Okay, super. Are there travel agent rates for the Almare?
Yes, there are, which I can share with you.
Perfect. Deborah, you were typing and Omar, you were answering. Any aid, Omar? Omar, have you been answering that behind the scenes and this is a second step?
Yeah, I'm just starting to answer that. So at the house, no, there are no ADA suites. However, we do have guests that still decide they want to come, and we put things in place in terms of ramps and such like on different areas. However, we have a sister property or a few sister properties, which is the Treasure Beach and Tambourine, which are literally about 100 to 150 meters away from the house, that offer those suites for any requests that you may have. We do have those options that are very nearby with our other properties.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Omar. Okay, so I think you'll agree the presentations were incredible today and some great properties. And don't forget as well, these hotels are completely trade friendly, wanting to work with you. So it's amazing. Edgar's just asked, is Serenity all inclusive? Natalia, I know the answer to that one, but I'll let you say.
Absolutely. Serenity is a luxury all-inclusive resort, all meals, drinks, and butler services.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so as a reminder then today, so we've got some prizes to give away. Every single person that's on the webinar gets one prize draw point. If you are the fastest finger with the correct answer, you get 10 points. Then I put you all into a magic spin to win, and then I will announce the winners tomorrow. So, Natalia, you went first. Have you got a hard question for us today or an easy one?
I do, and this one's new because I haven't said this number before, but in my presentation, I said that Serenity is the #1 rated resort on TripAdvisor and of all of the resorts in St. Lucia for how many years? Holy cow, they started typing before I asked the question.
Okay,
People were
so
being
scrolling
proactive in asking that question. So let's see. The first person to put in the number 7, which is correct, was Emma.
Yeah, perfect. So Emma, you
7
have
years.
your
That is
10
correct. Thank
points.
you, everyone, for listening.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, so Omar, I'm hoping now that your answer isn't 7 because we're going to get very confused. But over to
Yes,
you,
we
please.
will.
Question.
Okay. So my question is, what's the total inventory of rooms at the house? You were
Okay,
listening.
seems to be unanimous with this one. So hang on, scrolling right the way back up to the top again. So Erin said it's 39.
Yes,
Is that correct?
that's correct.
Perfect. Erin, writing your name down. You have your 10 points. Super amazing. Pauline.
I love the, how people are paying attention.
Yeah.
So my question is, how many food and beverage outlets at Almare in total? Oh, wow.
It's gone crazy again. You're going too fast. Right, scrolling right back up to the top. So Pam, she said 6.
Correct.
Perfect.
Great
Pam,
job, everyone. Paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of
I'm
people
impressed.
getting the
I'm
answers
impressed.
right. We love that.
Yeah, it's amazing because they were not the easiest of questions to remember either.
No.
So Yeah, very, very well done, everybody. Thank you to Natalia and Mia, Pauline and Omar for this super presentations. I will send the recording and a copy with a follow-up, and you've got everybody's email addresses. So if you have any further questions, reach out to them. So yeah, we've got the Peaks Performance Awards on Thursday this year. So for anybody that's in London, if you're going, the team will see you there. It's a great evening. Marriott all inclusive, you guys are there, so yeah, it would be great, and we'll share all the details on Facebook with you afterwards. Oh, Pauline,
there's another fabulous prize to be won actually at the dinner, which, you know, I'm not going to give away too much, but we have another really exciting new hotel opening, which is the W Punta Cana, and the prize might actually have to do something with that hotel. So
okay, super amazing. We'll say no more. So yeah, anyway, thank you very, very much, everybody. Thank you for attending. We've had a lot of you today, so it's been great to see you all popping in to see us. So thank you. We'll wish you all a good evening, and we will see you all very, very soon. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.